Hello, it's me, Jack-a-Lopium. Welcome along. We're back playing some more Ballads of Hongye. This will be episode 9. Last episode, we found all of our Christmas trees. We also started this quest, but we were rudely interrupted, and I lost the quest giver. So, in between episodes, it took me a few minutes, a good few minutes, but I found the quest giver again. We now need to drop down a hunting lodge, so let's do that right now. And we'll let that fill in. I've not even looked at the extra bits and bobs that we got. Was it all in landscape? Yeah, landscape. Yeah. Invader alert. So that's what that is. So yeah, that is that's something that is kind of beautifies. And then our snowman. So yeah, I don't think. I mean, it costs maintenance. Yeah, and the thing that I was struggling with a couple of episodes ago was that some of the landscape do actually provide something. They actually provide to the prosperity stat here. We've got a total of 5,349 prosperity to level up to tier up our town again. We're going to need 6,000 prosperity, so we need quite a lot of new buildings. So the kind of extra use of kind of landscape might up our prosperity as well. Our prosperity is also shown here. So yeah, 5,349. But yeah, we'll look at that in a minute once we've had a look at this this quest. Magistrate, you really are a godsend. There you go. I can speak, put my teeth back in. Hearing your voice, my dog just run back to us. Wow, that's handy. Is having a hut your only dream, you ask? Isn't you the god? That's a brilliant piece of... yeah, I mean, they are working on, tweaking the dialogue, because obviously, the difference between Chinese and English is quite substantial. There is no such thing, believe it or not, there is no such thing as a translation between Chinese and English, or Japanese and English, or, kanji and Latin alphabets. It's a process called transliteration, because there is no one-for-one translation. They're two different concepts in language, and again, going back to my kind of university degree, I studied a lot of kind of Chinese, Japanese and Indian religions. So yeah, the kind of difference there is, relying on transliteration. I did see somebody getting really angry about, and this is a bit weird as well. I'm also watching One Piece. I've started watching One Piece. I've kind of got interested in One Piece because of One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, which I love. But yeah, I've started watching the TV show, and I saw somebody writing on change.org, this is how much time he's got on his hands and how angry he's got. Because one of the characters they've translated as Zolo as opposed to Zoro. Lots of people translate, in inverted commas, Zoro, and they see Zolo as a bad translation. However, it's Japanese to English, kanji to Latin alphabet, which isn't even translation, it's transliteration, 1, and 2, the ro and lo in Japanese are the same friggin' letter. Even I know that, and I'm like, maybe just above average intelligence level. Like, Ro and Lo are the same character in Japanese. There is no difference between Zo-Ro and Zo-Lo. It's the same thing. So he was getting really angry about something he was completely wrong about on numerous levels, not even just one level he was wrong about. It's amazing how just people are so confident in their kind of ignorance, you know? It's like, you know, I don't know everything, but I don't try and make assumptions based on stuff I don't know. It's ridiculous. Anyway, rant over. We've had 2 long rants of me with online weirdos, 2 episodes running. So politics weirdos and, I guess, anime weirdos. So I guess there is some kind of Venn diagram there. Isn't you the god? I am just going to do a quick print there, and I'll just call it isn't. Just so that they know, because they are interested in retranslating or retransliterating or, you know, rewriting the English dialogue, because they understand that their dialogue isn't that great. They're honest about it, you know. So they are interested in correcting a lot of this and a lot of the kind of stylistic stuff. You know, I was talking about the stylistic thing about, you know, chasing the dragon. There's nothing wrong with that as a metaphor, but it's just really clunky and horrible just because of the kind of massive negative kind of implications of chasing the dragon. It's pretty gross, so they may or may not have changed that. Just, you know, I did point it out to them and I said, listen, it's just a stylistic thing. You don't have to change it if you don't want to. So I don't know if they've changed it or not. So you'll have to play that scenario yourself and maybe take a screenshot and like either drop it onto my Discord or drop it onto the official Discord. But I'd love to know, because I don't think you can go back into it after that. But there you go. There's the next phase of this quest completed. We've got 3 story fragments, a bunch of food and some money. And yeah, I found it best to just click on something a second time just to see if it is another step in the quest. I tend to just see whether it is another you know, step in the quest. So west, I mean, I don't actually know how to find west. I did think about this previously. There was a piece of the literature which said like look west or something like that. But yeah, I never actually pointed it out to them. I don't know how to find out whether we are going west or east or north or south. I think the other thing we could do is, and yeah, I've shown you this before. Go into security, grab your watchtower, and then you can just like scan the map. This was not my idea. This was from my friend who is on the discourse. His name is Someone XX. He's one of the mods on Discord, and he's a good friend of mine. And yeah, this was his tip, and it's a good one. You can find some of the map elements. See, we found some more map elements over there because they will highlight with the orange outlines. So yeah, it's two episodes in a row where we're just scanning the map, man, and trying to. Perhaps we'll do this afterwards. I don't know if you particularly enjoy me just moving around the map and searching for stuff. It's probably not all that cinematic or really good for gameplay. because obviously this is supposedly gameplay. Perhaps I will check for it off camera. How long have we got? We do have a quarter of an hour left, so we've got a good chunk of the episode left. But yeah, I'll check it out off camera. Okay, so that's where it is. It's right next to whichever map this is. It's actually yeah, whichever map this is. Okay, so we will think about that. But yeah, anyway, we were going to, and I've mentioned this previously on the last episode, that we were going to have a look at talents. So yeah, talents. Let's look at talent. First up, I wanted to point out the security talent tree. This is where you can actually mitigate against population loss and population import and disaster recovery, because we saw at the end of episode 7 we saw a massive earthquake just completely wipe out my population. It kind of wiped out like 1,000 population and just led to like red and yellow alerts going up all over the place. They can be mitigated by these talents over here. So I think the first thing we do is we go up with our population, maintain. That is going to be ore and wood. I have been buying ore and wood at the market, so there you go. Gone up to 5. Populous import. So I think we're only going to go up to 6. And then disaster recovery, we're going to go up to... Can we go all the way? Yeah, that's money and ore. So yeah, let's go with that. That's wood and cloth. So yeah, we kind of struggle. We've got no wood at the moment, which is pretty bad. So we can't do too much spending with wood. We can spend food, we can spend water. That's plague. If we ever get plague, which we kind of don't really get anyway. So yeah, resistance to plague. Let's spend a bit of our hard-earned... Because I did buy some more cloth. It's not to say we can't spend our cloth, but we just don't have a particularly large stock of cloth or, you know, wood anymore. So let's go up a couple there with plague prevention as well. Let's go up to 6. We should probably go to... Yeah, okay. Tumulus can go down. Yeah, look, this is quite a high cost of cloth. Food as well, but yeah, we've got loads of food. I have explained that we do overproduce food. So yeah, let's get it anyway. We'll just try and up our kind of early ones of these. And yeah, more food. Which I don't want to go in for... sorry, more cloth, I should say, which I don't want to go in for. And then wood, which is also low. Let's upgrade it once. No, twice. Yeah, do it. And then back to wood. I really don't like the wood. Yeah, look how much we're... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So it's basically anything without wood. Seismic towers. Yeah, I've never bought this for some reason. Oh, I think maybe because this was one that was... but yeah, anyway, let's build it. Build it and they shall come, or at least take the talent. And that was just some money, which ticked off there. And yeah, we are sort of still recovering our money. Wood. Not wood, so let's get some fire resistance. There you go. Actually, let's shall we put fire resistance up to max? Just because that is quite a commonplace occurrence. And yeah, wood for cut cut-offing fire. Just because of wood. I don't know how I've managed to get myself into this situation where we've just got no blasted wood. Because we do actually have all of our... Whoa. Yeah, I don't know what that was. So yeah, and then those extra pages, you can spend them over here. This is something that was implemented in one of the kind of test builds of the game, but has been taken out. So you click on a booklet of Hongye. Hey, we've got 5 volumes here of various lengths. That one we've read 64, 82%. We've not read any of volume 3. So yeah, you would basically click on your volume 3. And then yeah, we'll click through, and as you can see, it increases XP and the volume read, obviously. That, wow, brilliant. Larry walks in front of Advisor House, holds up a piece of paper and shouts, and so on and so on. I don't know what any of that means, but that's crazy. And then Larry leaves after reading his fantastic whatever. So we're up to 1,000 XP. What can we do with that XP? At the moment, absolutely nothing. Because, yeah, that was the functionality that was in a previous build. Yeah, there's nothing there. Yeah, I don't know if we've... Is that everything? Yeah, I don't know if anybody really wants to read... Yeah, there's some. I mean, I think we should probably read it when we get to the 100% mark. I mean, we're getting close with volume 1 and 2. But yeah, these ones not so much. Yeah, and you used to be able to spend that XP on different different blueprints. So and yeah, we don't know which direction west in, because he said you've got to look for my dog in the west. Perhaps he means West Ridge. I don't know. Who can tell? Who can tell? I mean, I don't have the kind of spatial awareness to work out whether one is east or west. Because obviously some of our counties, one's called East Ridge and one's called West Vale, right? East Ridge and West Vale. Crooked Tree. Yeah, a lot of our advisor houses are actually standing empty because I did just fire a bunch of advisors. Because we're moving up to... I previously got rid of all of the white advisors and all of the green advisors, but now I'm currently replacing all of the blue advisors with either purple or orange. However, I'm not that fussed with this guy, Shen Wanson. Night Market, I mean, it could be interesting. It is a kind of niche skill. If that's what you want to do, then he's, you know, you've got to go for it. I'm also not sure. Does this... Yeah, buildings in this area will not produce resources and have no maintenance costs. Yeah, I don't know if that ever will be something. I don't know whether we can build stuff here. Because obviously it doesn't contribute, so you'd just be like throwing money away. And here you go, Mr. Zhong's as well. This is another quest you can go on. This is probably going to be your first quest. It's going to be Mr. Zhong's residence. But anyway, we were also going back to talent. Let's have a look. Let's click on Seasun Vale just because like that's our new area and I don't want to tire, or I do want to tire of looking at it. And we'll go back into talents and we'll work on maybe some industry. Actually, when is the next market? Oh, we've got a little while. We've got like a month. Fine. So yeah, back to our talent tree. Back to industry. How long is left of the episode? 6 minutes. So yeah, again, probably these early ones we should probably concentrate on. This one is ore and water. Water we've got a ton of there, look. But kind of low-ish ore. Increase the blueprint design speed. Let's increase it by 2. And blueprint cost reduction. Oh no, I don't want to keep using up my... yeah, let's leave that there. It's wood, man. It is wood. Peacetime vigilance. Increase the winter warehouse storage speed. Okay, and winter warehouse is another thing you can open up with a talent. They're pretty interesting, and there you go. Just blow on my mic there. Let's see if we can find our winter warehouse. Yeah, wow. All of this needs to pop in. And that just happens because, again, I've been fiddling with the graphic settings. Usually you won't see all that pop in if you just leave your settings. So here's your winter warehouse. This is at its max level, level 4. And it basically stores up a bunch of supplies, as you would expect. And then you can just click on those. But that only happens in winter. It's basically so that, because, you know, it's kind of assumed that you're going to be kind of like not producing as much in the winter as you might expect, because obviously crops don't grow in the winter and trees don't grow and things like that. Another good thing, talking of winter, let's talk about it right now. And you've seen me click on this previously. You can actually sort your buildings by season. So if, say, we're thinking about the winter, we're currently in the spring, so we're quite far away from the winter. But say we wanted to find out which food is best to produce in the winter. You'd click on the winter, and it would just basically, you've organised it so that it would show mill, as you can see, spring 32, summer 16, autumn 64, winter 48. So mill's probably the best. Because wheat is quite hardy, you do want to harvest it during the autumn and then probably produce bread in your mill in the winter. Makes sense. Autumn and winter. So yeah, that's the way it happens. And then you can go, let's look at spring because it is spring. So yeah, food again. So that would completely resort your items. So of course during the spring it's best to plant like your apple orchards, your sorghum, which is like grapes, I guess, for making wine. And this is what I was going to show you. I mean, we are down in regards to wood. I'll show you my tree plantation, how it stands at the moment. Basically, you want to have it so that your timber yard is in the middle, and all of your kind of like tree producers are all exist in the locus of the timber yard, because the timber yard, if you click on it, the production increases as more buildings are included in its radius. So yeah, it goes on and on. See, we don't have a bamboo, a banyan, or a peach grove just yet. So we are still trying to get new blueprints, and that actually goes into something that we've had stuck to us for a few episodes now, is that of this darn dining district, which we should probably place down at some point, but we'll do that in the next episode. Why not? And you've probably been screaming or not screaming and you've not noticed it. I don't blame you if you haven't noticed it. But yeah, we've had this dining district stuck on our screen for like 3 episodes. Alright, so yeah, we'll drop it down next episode. Alright, that's a promise. Alright, thanks for watching. Please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
I've lost control. Who am I? What am I?